And we're back, EscoNitz. Last time we defeated the nightmare of that was infecting Myrtle's father. And now we carry on to the next part. We tell Myrtle that we murdered her father and brought him back to life.
Oliver, what is it?
Well, you see, I killed your father.
If my father sees you, he'll...
Myrtle, come with me.
Huh?
You can go outside now. You're not sick anymore.
I can't, Oliver. Just thinking about going out there gives me goosebumps.
Myrtle. Parents, the light. Uh-oh. What are you doing in my daughter's room?
Myrtle.
But, Father...
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't there when you were sick, when you needed me, and I was fighting with your mother the whole time. I guess maybe the thing was keeping you closed up in here. Maybe it was me.
Yeah,
Father.
no, it 100% was.
I was scared somewhere deep down that if you went away, even for a little while, your mother and I would lose the one thing keeping us together. That we wouldn't be a family anymore.
If they can't see Drippy, doesn't that mean they just see a floating hat?
Why you were... Something deep inside you wouldn't let you leave the house.
Father,
It's all right, sweetheart. Your mother and I, it's gonna be okay.
Father...
Oh.
Please, Myrtle. Please forgive me.
No, don't do it. It's a trap.
Oh, I do. Daddy, I do.
Are those tears, Bunting?
Huh? No, they're not.
So much for you being honest.
Oliver? I'm going to try. I'm going to go outside. Will you come with me?
Does the father not understand? Like, this kid randomly broke into his house and is in his daughter's room?
Myrtle!
I did it! Oliver, I did it! I'm outside! I'm outside!
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oliver!
This random kid broke into our house and saved our daughter, hun. I'm so happy for you, Myrtle. I couldn't have done it without you, Oliver. I'm going to go outside every day from now on. I'll go to school again and meet new people and buy new clothes. It's so strange. I was so scared to come outside, but now I feel brave. I feel like I could do anything. Listen to her, Mun. All of a sudden, she's got more courage than you could ever shake a stick at. I can feel it from all the way over by here. She does, huh? Mr. Trippy, there's someone in Alma Moon who could really use some of that courage. Nice thinking, Ollie boy. A drop of Myrtle's newfound bravery is just what we need to kickstart young Esther's recovery. Is something the matter, Oliver? Myrtle, I know a girl who's just like you, and she's going through something terrible. Huh? You're so brave, I wanted to know if you'd give me some of your courage to this girl to help her, and to help her family. Of course, but how do we do that? We use magic, and I know just a spell. Magic? You're an interesting boy, Oliver, but sure, go ahead. Alright, close your eyes. Like this? Now we rip her soul out of her body. Thank you. Okay, I've obtained courage. It feels warm. My heart, it feels warm. That means the magic worked. Thank you so much, Myrtle. Now my friend can finally start to get better. I'm glad. Righto, Ollie boy. We've got some courage to deliver, ain't it? Let's get going. Sure. Myrtle, I have to go now. Wish your friend luck for me, won't you, Oliver? I hope she gets better soon. Thanks, Myrtle, I will. See you soon, Oliver. Now see, I'm gonna cast the gateway right in front of you. That way the building crushes. Okay? Bye! Hello. Wait. Yeah, $10. They just say dear old ding dong bell? Isn't that the last time we were just in? What's this? It's no good, I can't be bothered, just leave me alone. What happened to you? You were full of beans when we set out for Ding Dong Dell. Everything okay? We were traveling merchants, you see, but when we arrived in Alma Moon, my husband has completely lost his will to sell, and after we went through all the trouble of leaving Ding Dong Dell to travel the world and earned enough money to open our dream shop. Who cares about the stupid shop? Selling things is such a lot of effort. Let's not bother anymore. Well, this doesn't look too good, does it? I reckon our friend here must be feeling a little bit under the weather. Humph. I can see you're going to be no use. I'll just have to work for the two of us then, won't I? That, or we could mend his broken heart. One hobby-sized helping of enthusiasm could do it. Sure. We have to cure him. We can't just leave people who need our help. Ain't it though? Let's get a wriggle out and find us some enthusiasm. Well, good thing I have that. Cast gift part. I tried that. What if they don't want their enthusiasm back? Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, that's it. We need to make enough money to open our dream shop. Let's get to work. Darling, you're back to your old self. Thank goodness. Sorry, my darling. Did I worry you? I'm so sorry. I'm better now. Let's get to work, shall we? Nito, we cured him. Thank you so much for helping me out. You deserve an extra special free gift. $100, woo! I did it. I got stamps. Yeah, you can have your courage back in a second. There's quests. How will my poor darling ever survive? Something the matter, love? My soul, my one, my only dearest husband has traveled to Golden Grove in search of delicious mushrooms, but he has forgotten to take his luck. That's disastrous! Yeah, I guess it's kind of bad, huh? He must be real hungry by now. He must, oh he must. And the wild beasts of the forest prevent me from delivering it to him myself. Oh, whatever shall I do? Golden Grove, huh? That's the forest we came through, the one with all those giant mushrooms. That's it, Ollie boy, the fertile forest of fabulous flora and fauna. It's a proper good place to go in search of a bit of grove. Ah, so you're familiar with Golden Grove. Then I must make a most urgent request of you. It is a great inconvenience, I'm sure, but this is an emergency. Please, you must deliver my husband to him. Sure. You will aid me in my hour of need? My little hero here is a lunch I prepared. You must not be tempted to try it, no matter how delicious it may smell. It is a meal for lovers only. What did you put in that then, ma'am? Oh, this will never do. It is bad for business. Very bad. What's the matter, bad? The desert is filled with marauding boneheads. So we need to get rid of the skeletons. I'll help you. I'll beat them. Oh, cool. Ollie boy, yeah, go beat up skeletons. 10 boneheads, wow. Here she is. Oliver? Huh? Tidy, it's just like I thought. We've opened her heart back up again. You can mend it for her now. Don't worry, this will only take a moment. I'm going to give you Myrtle's courage, okay? Yep, her heart's wide open. Just fire in that courage and Bob's your uncle. So, if there's an opposite of us, or everyone, that means there's an opposite of us. Who is the opposite of us in this world, I wonder?
What is this?
You should know, you're a magician.
Where am I? What happened?
It was Shadar. He stole a piece of your heart.
My heart?
Is it you, Esther? Is it really you? Oh, my dear daughter.
Father!
Oh, forgive me, my child.
Oh. Yay.
You were robbed of your courage. But I I have only myself to blame for the loss of my own. Oliver, it is you who taught me this. You have my thanks.
Yay!
You're welcome, Mr. Rashad.
I have his thanks.
I will join you in the fight against Shudar. The day will soon come when the clarion rings out across the land once.
Did he just steal a banana?
Clarion?
Oh, it's an old story from way back, that is. Back when the world was at peace, like.
The three kings of our world combined their skills and knowledge to create a flute that symbolized the great peace. The sound of this flute came to represent the unity of the nations of the world. How long is it now since the call of the clarion was heard?
Not since the three kings got into a right old potch and fell out, I heard.
Is she gonna be a mage?
It's up to us. The clarion will ring out again, and we will be the ones to play it.
Okay.
Very well, daughter. Let us do our best. Let us help Oliver in his fight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Can I have your magic staff? Let me come with you, Oliver. I want to help you fight Shadar. I have a familiar to help me, just like you. Here, boy. Oh, you can fight with familiars too? Indeed, she can. Esther's talent lies in the training and handling of familiars. So she's more of a familiar keeper than a wizard, is it? Fair enough. Useful for folks to have around, they are. This is my Drongo. His name is Gogo. Say hello, Gogo. Ew. What's with his arms? Tidy, now that's settled. Let's get down to business. Do you remember what young Oliver came here for, ain't it, Rashad? Mr. Drippy. You do. I do. You wish to learn the arts of the sages, do you not? Yes, sir. Then you will need these spells. Puppet string? Interesting. Secret ingredient. Ooh. Magic lamp. Ooh, we got a light spell. Pulse spell. I'm guessing that's a battle spell. Thank you, Mr. Rashad, sir. I'm satisfied that you do not lack the determination required. You came here from another world to face Shadar, after all. You knew about me being from another world, I mean? It was your actions that revealed your origins to me. You healed Esther when I could not, which told me that you must have helped her soulmate in the other world. And only one who called that world home could have done such a thing. Wow, so Oliver's from the other worlds you told me about, Father. And he was the one who saved me? Yes, it's strange. It feels like I've met you in a dream or something. Oliver, it seems there are things that only one such as you can do. You may be able to help our world. You shall have my aid. Thank you, sir. I won't let you down. I will beat Shadar. Perhaps, but you will need much training first. Without complete command of the magical arts, you cannot hope to defeat him. The four great sages could not overcome the Dark Djinn. For a mere boy to do so will require more than enthusiasm alone. What are you thinking? He's going to need to cram a shed load of experience under his belt in a heck of a short time, ain't he? Indeed he is. The kind of experience offered by the trials of the sages. Oliver, you must undertake them. Trials? Where do I take these trials? In the north of the desert, at the Temple of Trials. The Temple of Trials, you mean? I do. The home of the Supreme Sage, Master of Familiars. You too have much to learn, Esther. Only those with Supreme Sage's blessing are permitted to open the doors to the temple. I will accompany you. Thank you, Father. You will be great at the trials, Oliver. I know you will. Thanks, Esther. And you too, Mr. Rashad, sir. Rashad is now traveling with you. Oh. It's her. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My, what a beautiful cape. But it's not quite the season's look for the Mamuni man about town, you know. Why not update your outfits with some of our quality fabrics at prices to suit every purse? Buy now or regret it forever. Neato, look at that. It's beautiful. A new cape, huh? Oi, Ollie boy, we're not here on a flipping shopping trip. What do you think we are? Made of money? Oh, a fairy, and a very stylish little fellow you are. I have something here that would suit you down to the ground. Let's see now. Oh yes, perfect. You reckon? Yeah, I see what you mean. I'd look at the business in that, Mr. Drippy. Oh, sorry, Ollie boy, I got a bit carried away, ain't it? You gotta hand it to her. The girl could sell. Roll up, fine fabrics to put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Look, the locket's glowing. And I reckon I know why. This young lady's got more enthusiasm than a school full of 6-year-olds. Excuse me, ma'am. I have something to ask you. What is it, young man? Are you interested in some of our fine fabrics? I can offer you an excellent price. No, it's not that. I was wondering if you'd maybe let us borrow a little of your enthusiasm. Oh, don't you say the funniest things. My enthusiasm and my smile always come free. Take as much as you like. That sure is kind of you, ma'am, but we only need a little. And I've stolen her soul. You've obtained enthusiasm. Huzzah! My, what a strange feeling. Now I feel even more ready to sell. Hi, what do you have? It'll soon be time for the Babana Bazaar. What shall I give them this year? You sure look excited, sir. But of course I am, young man. The Babana Bazaar approaches, and I will soon have the inestimable pleasure of buying gifts for you, for my dear grandchildren. Gee, how many grandchildren do you have? Let me see now. If we include those living in other towns across the land, it must be perhaps 30. Jeepers creeper, that's an awful lot of presents. That may be so, but for each I am rewarded with the priceless smile of a child, and their happiness is my happiness. May the ancients watch over them. Crikey, this man's a living saint. You don't see kindness like that every century, let alone every day. Sir, would you mind helping us out with something that could save people trouble? It could? It sure could. Please say you'll help us. Very well, since you asked so nicely. Thank you very much, sir. You didn't even tell him what you were doing. I wonder what Esther's weapon is. And now we're missing courage. Oh, what a marvelous sensation. My heart, my very soul overflows with warmth. Okay, hang on a second. Friends and familiar. Esther. Oh, she uses a harp. Interesting. And I don't have any accessories. What does her familiar use? A spear? Alright, we're gonna have to stop at the shop and buy her some gear. We already know this mission. Alright. I can't talk to you from there. Curses, I lack necessary ingredients. What to do? Is everything okay? The recipe for the most legendary Mamuni dishes has come into my possession, but I do not have the ingredients it requires. What kind of dish is it? It's known as the Tikka Masala. According to the recipe, it's a complex and refined curry made with the tenderest and most succulent beef. Crikey, that sounds like a proper tasty gobful. My mouth's watering just thinking about it. Would you like to try it? If you gather the ingredients for me, you will have the honor of being the first to taste the Tikka Masala since ancient times. Thank you. You are a most excellent and helpful young fellow. Now to create this masterpiece, I will need some fluffy rice, some tender beef, and a pinch of the Sheik's special spices. The Sheik's special spices? Where do we get those? I'm afraid I do not know for certain. But I have heard there is one known as the Sheik of Spice somewhere in this fair city. Well, that sounds like a good place to start, eh? Let's shake a leg and find ourselves a Sheik, shall we? If you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Good luck, friends. Stuff. You don't look human. Oh, it's the ghost. Spirit medium. Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun, it was flippin' boiling, Mum. Boiling for you, maybe Pipsqueak here. Maybe Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you doing here, Horace? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk. What the? Oh my god, they do. All the milk a boy could drink. They're what El Moon was facing, for. The spicy smell coming from that old food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. Huh, you think so? I kinda like it. Hey, there are still loads of spell you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I'm trying, it's just that my wizard companion is kinda, most of the pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you the page for Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh. When Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the pages have been torn out? I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I'd better help you fill it back up again, hadn't I? Tidy, there's generous. Maybe I was wrong about you being stingy little midget after all. Well, I'm not going to hand a load of pages over, if that's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding comprehension skills first. The wizard's companion isn't just full of spells. There are stories in there that were gathered by the sages over the century. But those have been probably torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up to them. Right, I'm going to give you one to get started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. Do I have to read it? Oh boy. I actually have to read it. See all pages. Back to top. Turn page. Okay, come on. Where is the story? Alchemy. Gear. Equipment. Yeah. Provisions. Familiars. What's this? Huh. Where is the page I have to read? Oh my god, it's a full-on story. Okay, I can... The Cowardly Prince. In a certain country there lived a prince named Tamalo. Oh my god, I can't read all this. Please tell me. Out of the Prince, the Lion King, the Dragon of the East, and Dragon of the West, it was the... Wait. Oh my god. 12... Oh, not that. 12 Tales of One. I need to look for the size. So, well, obviously the lion's smaller. I'm gonna assume it was the Prince Tamalo? Yeah, Prince Tamalo. Okay. The third smallest out of the Prince... Which dragon was the smallest? No. Yeah, no. Which dragon was smaller? I thought it was who was the smallest. God. Dragon of the West. Dragon. Here's hoping capitals don't matter. Correct, yay! Draw poison. Here's the poison. I probably should have. I think I'll head somewhere with a bracing sea breeze next. I might not be able to feel the wind at Mike's face, but I can still enjoy the view. Huh. Oh, we got another quest right here. We also have loot. What you got for me? A sour sundae. You know, that actually sounds pretty interesting. You cannot have it back. I have not finished with it. Well, what is wrong with you? Yesterday you told me you would return it. Hey, you two, stop fighting. What's the problem here? The problem is that this thief will not return to me the picture book I lent him. It is only a picture book, and a poor one at that. Who cares? I care. It's a birthday gift. You must give it back. Ah, stop bothering me and go away. Crikey, either he's had his heart broken and every ounce of kindness squeezed out of him, or needs putting over someone's knee. You think he's broken-hearted, but he seems so lively. Well, it depends on which bit of heart's been stolen, ain't it? Change your personality in all different ways it does. Anyway, what are we going to do about it? More importantly, are we going to help the lad get his book back? Yeah. I have kindness, so... You sure are. I'd hate for them to not be friends anymore. Righto, then we'll need to find ourselves a drop of good old-fashioned kindness, ain't it? Got some kindness there, ain't it? Cast give heart. I just got this. Oh hey, a treasure chest. Almost missed that. What happened? I intended to return the picture book, but did I truly meant to return it? But of course, I will go and fetch it now. Forgive me for my selfishness. Thank you so very much for helping me return to normal. Please, you must accept this. Strong coffee, eh? And 2 stamps. Yay. Alright. Treasure. 50 more bucks. Really? I can't jump down that tiny little ledge. What is the... Oh, that's the banana place. I'll worry about the items later. What do we got? Enthusiasm? By the beards of the ancients, we punished them so severely last time, and yet they're back. So, what's the matter, man? It's terrible. Wild creatures of a most mysterious nature are running amok in our precious banana fields. If this continues, I will have no choice but to spend my nights patrolling the very fields. Keepers, that doesn't sound good. Are these creatures dangerous? They would pluck and eat my very livelihood from the trees. I have no choice but to drive them from my land. Boy, she sure is brave, ain't it though? Not every woman her age goes out fighting monsters of an evening. I'll tell you what she's got in spades, Ollie boy. Courage. She's the bravest lady I've ever met. Say, would you mind if we borrowed a little of your bravery to help people in need, ma'am? People in need, you say? To see a child as young as yourself striving to do good in the world is a fine thing. Indeed, borrow from me what you will. Thank you very much, ma'am. Give me your soul. Wow, Esther is only level 10? I just realized that. Okay. How odd, my heart feels light yet warm. It's a strange feeling, but not unpleasant. Is that all you need of me? Very well. Okay, well... you... Give me your quest. Oh, I'm so weird. Where is the fire I once had? Are you sick, sir? Sick, it is worse than mere sickness, boy. Much worse. I have grown tired of mixing spices. And the mixing of spices is my life. Oi, oi, that must be the chic of spice we heard about, ain't it? It must be, huh? There's something up with the old feller. We better find out what it is, eh? We should, huh? How come you don't want to mix spices anymore, sir? You ask why? There is no why. There is only emptiness. But you're known all over for your spice mixing. Mixter chic? Don't you have customers who rely on you? Perhaps I do, but I cannot bring myself to do what they ask of me. I can barely bring myself to rise each morning. Keepers, we were kinda hoping you might mix some spices for us, but it seems like you're in a real bad way. I wish only to rest. Please bother someone else. But save your breath, Holly boy. That's old codger's broken-hearted, ain't it? He is? He is, drained of every last drop of enthusiasm, unless I'm very much mistaken. We have to help him, Mr. Grippy. That we do, Ollie boy, that we do. Let's find the chic, the va-va-voom he needs to spice up his life. Let's give him the enthusiasm. And the only thing I got to keep from here is the courage. The beards of the ancients, what is the strange sensation? I feel alive! I wish to mix spices with more urgency than ever before in my long life. Nito, we did it, Mr. Grippy. That's some tidy work, Ollie boy. I do not understand. Is this thanks to you? Then I am in your debt. I must reward you. Here, please accept this. more merit stamps. If you have any more spice-related requests, be honored to hear them. I wish only to work my mixing menu. As a matter of fact, we do. Could you mix us some of your special spices? My special spices? Where did you hear talk of such things? Keep your hair on, matey. Keep your hair on. Matey who runs that curry Saul asked us, ain't it? He needs ingredients for his tikka mahala. Very well, if that's all you require them for, I will be glad to oblige you. But I do not have all the ingredients required. You must bring me those I am lacking. Sure, what do you need, Mr. Sheep? For such a potent mixture, I will require a turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for agreeing to help us. Think nothing of it, boy. It is my pleasure. Return to me when you have the ingredients I require. Okay. First, we go get a penguin spear. Okay. And then we want... Is he a mage too? He wears the shell, huh? Oh, I don't have enough money. What do you use? You are a mage, huh? I guess let's do this. He needs that a little more because... Okay. Yeah, he needs that more because he's going to be out more than the healer is, I assume. I believe they can fight at the same time. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to give me another party member. Okay, let's test this out real quick. This is the first time I've been out in Mamoon in ages, Oliver. Haha, and you sure to look happy about it. Esther, the purpose of this journey is to take the trials. You're not wrong, Mon. This ain't a flipping day trip. You know, get moving. Alright, lead the way. That's the spirit. Now then, let's... Hang on a minute. Did that sand by there just move? It flippin' did, Mon. It's a monster, ain't it? Great then, Ollie boy. Since you're gonna be fighting with Esther from now on, I better teach you some new moves, ain't it? Ready, you two? Yes. Well, I was trying to get in a battle.
Let's go!
Oh, that's 3 enemies. Now you and Esther can fight together, Mon. Double trouble tidy. Now there's 2 of you. You can pick who leads when the battle starts by pressing LB or RB. Why don't you go give it a try? Go on, pick Esther.
It's my turn!
No, Esther's in charge instead, see? She's what's called the leader now. And the leader can boss everyone around. See the tactics command down by there? Pick it and you can tell all your buddies what you want them to do. Easy peasy. And to change leaders mid-battle, just press LB followed by a little tap of the old up and down. Now get out there and be metal. Ow! Well, this thing's so slow. Perfect. And now we... Stab it! Oh, shit. You stole my heal, you little... Hey, Sydney. Fine work, Oliver. Your magical abilities are indeed impressive. As your report with your familiar daughter. Hehe, I do my best. No, Oliver, I'd love to try fighting with your familiar sometime. Huh? You could do that? Of course. All you need to do is switch your familiars around. Just select friends and familiars from the main menu. Trust me, it's really easy. Select a familiar and press X to choose where you want it to go. Do that and we can swap familiars. Gee, that's pretty neat. I had no idea. Hee, yes, you can control my Drongo as well if you like, Oliver. In fact, everybody has a type of familiar that they get on especially well with. Use the type of familiar that's right for you and their performance will be much better. You can check what type of familiars you get along well with by selecting friends and familiars from the main menu. Right, enough chit-chat, you two. We need to get to that Temple of Trials, ain't it? Indeed, it is located in the northeast of the Shimmering Sands. I suggest we head there immediately. Alright. How do I see? How do I... Oh, I see. Favorite geniuses. So, might. And, yeah. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's head over to the area. We need to make some progress. I assumed this would be a ways away. Alright, she's got the monkey.
We're under attack!
And I got the... Okay, good. She'll automatically heal me, huh? Oh, did I just counter him? Oh, no!
Hurry!
I wanted tactics. Ugh. Gonna have to be very careful there, huh? Temple of Trials lies on the other side of this gorge. Perhaps this is a good place for a moment's respect. Flippin' Ekmon, I'm glad you suggested that. I'm a forest fairy. My fairy suit ain't even sandproof. We're stopping already, but I could go on for ages yet. Really? Aren't you even a little tired? It's so hot. You'll endure far worse things at the Temple of Trials, Oliver. Geez, so the trials are pretty tough, huh? Indeed, that is why you must go get some sleep. I will keep watch. You will sleep. And stay close to the fire. The desert grows cold at night. Alright, Mr. Rashad, sir.
Oliver,
What is it, Esther?
why did you set out on this journey in the first place? Most people wouldn't dream of taking on someone like Shadar.
Well, it's my mom. I have to save her.
Your mother?
Yeah. She died, saving my life. But Mr. Drippy says there's a way to help her here in this world.
So, you've come here to save your mother?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
Huh?
Doing all this for the sake of someone you love? I just think that's amazing. I wish I had as good a reason as you for making this journey. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean I wish that...
It's okay.
But... Shadar is incredibly powerful. He breaks the hearts of anyone who defies him. So no one dares to resist.
Except, you know.
And they say no one can defeat him.
I know that. But I have to.
Is
You
it
have to
us?
try,
Are we our
right?
villain?
Yeah.
It's
We
so
can repair
strange.
hearts. Does that mean
You don't
Shadar
look powerful
is
in the
us?
least, but somehow I just know you can beat him. I wonder why.
Thanks.
Anyway, enough of that. It's late.
Okay.
Dang, Mr. Drippy, the way he was snoring. Good morning, Oliver. Did you sleep well? Oh, not really. I guess I'm worried about the trials. Oh dear. I hope you won't doze off in the middle of them. Well, I have to say, I didn't sleep very well myself. I kept thinking about that girl, my other self. It's so strange. She's not like me at all, but it doesn't feel like she's a different person. Well, soulmates are funny like that, ain't it? Different, but the same. There's profound. Anyway, are we taking the trials or what? Oliver, Esther, the Temple of Trials lies north of here. The tests that await you there are unforgiven, but I have faith in you. Thank you, sir. Let's go, Oliver. I want to show you how brave I am, just like Myrtle did. The innocent goodness heart of the great sage's daughter has unlocked the story in the companion. Okay. Well... Okay, we want to save a new slot, because we want to make sure we don't screw anything up. Temple of Trials, here we go! Unlock! The temple at last, the trials await. Blimey, it's proper impressive, this place, eh? Shrouded in an air of potent mystery. Did you expect less from the sacred haven built to train the mighty sages? Did you train here, Mr. Rashad? Of course, all who bear the name Sage must pass the trials. So Alicia would have taken the trials too. Oliver. To become a sage, the candidate must possess purity of heart, breadth of knowledge, and mastery of both spells and familiars. The temple both tests and tempers all of those qualities. If you can't pass the trials, there's no way you'll ever be able to beat Shadar, is there? Precisely. But even the gifts granted you on the passing the trials will not be enough. You will need a far greater power to defeat the Dark Djinn. Well, I guess we'd better just focus on the training for now, huh? You are ready. It's time to release the spell. Open sesame! Beyond this door waits the Supreme Sage. It must be opened by your own hand. Yes, sir. I didn't touch it, though. Everyone is healed. Hi. That thing on his stomach. It's the thing that was marked, or that was placed everywhere.
So this is the Supreme Sage, is it?
Ahem. Your Honor, we have come to perform the trials.
Your Honor?
Not me.
Huh?
Idiots! I'm the Supreme Sage.
Oh.
That's just my stupid servant Umbopa.
Oh god, he's gonna be an annoying little brat, huh? Huh? Crikey, we got the wrong one. I can't believe it. The Supreme Sage is just a sweet little boy. Sweet? Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't care, I am sweet and clever and handsome. I'm just so modest I don't like it when people talk about it. I see. How did you get lost in here anyway? Only people with my permission are allowed to open the front door. It has been a long time, Your Honor. Is that you, Rashad? Blimey, when did you get so old? You're ancient. But you have not changed at all, I see, Master Solomon. Did you know my father when he was young? How strange. Father, you mean Yes, Your Honor. I present my daughter, Esther. Please forgive her rudeness. I don't care. What do I care about is you having a daughter. How did that happen? You were always so shy and rubbish. Oh well, congratulations. Anyways, what are you doing here? What do you want? These children, Master Solomon, Oliver and Esther, I would ask that you allow them to take the trials. Really? If you're recommending them, you must think they're pretty good. That or you've gone bonkers in your old age. I see great potential in them both, but they lack power. Beginners, are you? And you want to get stronger? Why? What for? I need to defeat Shadar. What? You beat Shadar? You do realize what you're saying, don't you? Yes, Your Honor. And I'm going to help him. Oliver helped me, and now I'm going to pay him back. Fine, but the trials are hard. Really hard. I know, because I made them. We're ready, Your Honor. Ha! It looks like you might be. Okay, I'll let you do them. Thank you, Master Sullivan. We'll pass all the trials, you'll see. You have my thanks, Your Honor. Then I will take my leave. You're going already? Boring! You should stay here. What's wrong? Scared to see them fail or something? He's right, Mon. After all we've done for you, the least you could do is stick around and see that these two through the flipping trials. I cannot. I have duties of my own to attend to. I will not remain a Babana seller forever. I must prepare to walk the path of the sage once more. That's not the real reason, is it, Father? Why are you so desperate to go home? Don't you see? He wants us to take the trials without any help. We have to prove we can make it on our own. You're right. Okay, Oliver, let's do our best. Good luck with your preparations, Father. Don't sell all the bananas, will you? Of course not, my child. When you complete the trials, you shall have all the bananas you could wish for. Good luck. Come on, all this talking is bored. Let's start the trials, shall we? Go ahead and ask stupid old Umbapa about what you have to do. Umbapa will explain the trials. You will listen. There are 3 trials. The first trial is the test of wits. The second trial is the test of friendship. Pass these trials, and there is a third trial, the test of strength. It is the final trial. But first, you must pass the first 2 trials. The first 2 trials are in the trial rooms to the left and right of here. To learn about these trials, ask the trial monitors in the trial rooms. Good luck in the trials. Well, there's a save point here for a reason. Alright. We get to choose. Let's go to the left. The test of friendship. Oh god. Well met, this is the test of friendship. This road will open only to those who trust in each other and walk forward as one. Stand atop the glowing switches to begin. Okay. Oh. Man. It's not the easiest thinking 2 ways, but hey, I'll do it. Go, go, go! Move, move, move! Woo, that was close. Oh boy. I basically have to move these guys in opposite directions. She's on the... They switch it up and put them on the left and right. My brain can't take this! Okay. Woo! I've done it. Man. Controlling both of them like that. Excellent. You have demonstrated the strength of the bond between you and passed the test of friendship. I hereby present you with the proof of your achievement. Proof of friendship. Stand together in the face of the hardship that await you and believe in one another above all else. Do so and you will always prevail. We will. Thank you very much. Well, we finished this one. That was actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. I thought there'd be more after that one. Was that supposed to be wits? No, this is definitely... Yep. Okay, what do we got? Well met. This is the test of wits. The power of perception and reflection are the keys to solving this puzzle. Show me the wisdom upon which your kind prides itself, child of man. What? Am I just... Oh. What? I don't understand. The dragon sees the warrior's sword, while the bird is shown his shield. The beast, meanwhile, looks to his right and sees an empty field. So the beast is to the right, the dragon's on the left. Okay. Puppet screen. What? Okay. What? The dragon sees the warrior's sword, while the bird is shown his shield. The beast, meanwhile, looks to his right and sees an empty field. Oh, it's facing me. So the beast is on the left. Okay, that was not as bad as I was expecting. Was that it? Or is there more? There's more. I'm assuming we need to place these. That goes there. Is that there? Let's hear a hint. Yes, hear a hint. When they who lie above are one that lies before the gate will. Okay, so they didn't give me any sort of hint that would help me. That one is in the right spot. That one's in the right spot. That's where he... That's there. That's there. Oh. I just randomly found that one. Oh, I see it now. Okay, I'm assuming there's one more, just like the friendship one. Yep. Alright, what do we got? The bird is bound to dragon and moon, and on a star he sits. The bird sits on a star, okay, and is bound to dragon and moon. And, the beast links warrior, moon, and star. Yeah, he knows not where he fits. The bird has to be on top of a star, and the lions have to join it up with a moon and that dragon there, ain't it? So, wait. Oh god, the bird is bound to dragon and moon. Okay, and on the star he sits. The beast links warrior, moon, and star, yet he knows not where he fits. The bird has to be on top of a star. And the lions have to join it with the moon and that dragon. So, where's the dragon? Oh, wait. Say again? The bird is bound to dragon and moon, and on a star he sits. The beast links warrior, moon, and star, yet not knows where he sits. Okay, so this star... It has to be that star on the bottom. For the bird. On a star, some moon on the left, dragon in the sun. The beast links warrior, moon, and star. Yet not knows where he should. I'm so confused. Puppet string. Okay, bird has to be on stall. Dragon. Warrior links moon and star. Hang on, where was... The beast links warrior, moon, and star. Oh. Okay, let's try moving this here and this. Perfect. The warrior couldn't be on the bottom because the bird had to be touching the moon. Excellent, you have demonstrated your wisdom and passed the test of wits. I hereby present you with proof of your achievement. Keep your eyes and ears open. The knowledge you gain will serve you well. It is not always brute force that wins the day. Often the word is mightier than the deed. I understand. Thank you very much. Passed the first 2 tests, not bad. Now we know you're good friends and you're not completely stupid. And we also know my power of encouragement and support can work miracles. Tidy. Hey, you had nothing to do with it. Anyway, Oliver, it's time. The final test. What is it, Master Solomon? Ha! Everyone knows that. It's the test of strength, stupid. This is a test of your combat ability. You guessed what you have to do, haven't you? We're gonna have to fight somebody, huh? Ooh, aren't you clever? But not just anyone. Hee hee hee. You're gonna get your heads beaten in. Oh, but I didn't want him smashing the place up, so I prepared a special place for you to fight in. Anyway, you probably need to rest first, because you're so small and weak. I'll be waiting here when you're ready. Yes, Your Honor. What are we fighting? It's time for the test of strength. So you're Wimp's ready? That's what I like to hear. Good luck in there, you'll need it. So where does this last trial take place, Master Solomon? In my special secret place. Watch this. Keep your clothes on, please.
Door, up from the floor. Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Amazing, he conjured a door out of thin air. You have to go through it to get to where we do the test of strength. It's a little place called the Soloseum. Tidy, you ready for the final test, Ollie boy? We have to pass it. We just have to. I'm ready. Come on, you guys. Now to remember to do tactics, but not for freaking send my characters running.
This is the final trial.
This looks a bit flippin' serious.
What is it?
Ah! Jeepers!
Jeepers! Jinkies! Wow.
Look!
This looks like he's gonna mess my day up. Ashura, final test of the Temple of Trials. I feel like I'm about to die. No effect. Why does that never affect anyone? Oi, Ollie boy, that beastie's by here got a big old shield protecting him from the back, ain't it? Better give him a whacking from the front, I reckon. Oh, I tried blocking that. Ow. Esther? Well, shoot. Ooh, I got that defense off in time. Okay. Ow. Okay. Huh. Esther, you know, it would help if you didn't die in the first few seconds. Just stay away from him. That's how you do this, right? Oh shit! Ah. Ooh, you missed me. I don't have MP. Oh. I ran into his body that wasn't even there yet. Can I really not revive her? Hey, look this way. Thank you. Oh, I did not mean to press attack. And that's why I didn't turn into myself. Let's drink a strong coffee again. Zap! And Esther, you weren't supposed to die. You weren't supposed to die, Esther. Magic! Ha ha! Zap! Ooh, got the defense off. Water bomb him! Nuke him from a distance! If Esther hadn't died, I would have been a lot more aggressive. Haha! He killed my water drop.
We did it!
Good job, Esther. I leveled up. Steve leveled up. Sydney leveled up. Esther leveled up. Julian leveled up. And Go-Go. Ooh, Seek Sense. I don't know what that means. Cool, I got his page. Heh, you passed the test of strength. You obtained the proof of strength. We did it! Oliver, we did it! We sure did. That's the last trial. You've passed them all. Oh, I got you a graduation present. Here. You received the page describing the bridge spell. Broom spell. I can fly with it, I guess? New spells, thank you very much, Master Solomon. Tidy, they look like proper useful ones, too. Of course they are. Stupid, I wouldn't give them rubbish ones, would I? Anyway, it's time for the main event. My specialist subject, familiars. I'm going to teach you the secret of creature taming. Sweet, it's Pokemon now. Creature taming, ooh, that sounds interesting. Heh, you're a bit annoying, but at least you're enthusiastic. Okay, first let's talk about serenading. What's serenading? I'm just about to tell you, aren't I? It's stupid. It's something like you can't do without a special instrument for a start. An instrument, so that means, yep, leave it to me, Oliver. I'd better give it to you before we carry on. Mbopa, master. So only she can tame, huh? I already have a harp on her, though.
Master.
Master.
Here, take this. It's called the Heart-Winning Harp.
Heart-winning harp.
Wow, it's beautiful.
You know what we're doing next episode? You obtained the heart-winning harp. It's not just beautiful, it's useful too. I was gonna see if I could turn the camera all the way around and just not hit him in. You can play it to tame creatures and make them your familiars. It's probably easier to show you than explain. You're quite slow after all. Ooh, which one do we want? I prepared 3 creatures for you to tame. Pick one you like the looks of. Yes, Your Honor. You can tame creatures during battle. Try it with these ones. Don't look too scared. They're my pets. They won't attack you. Humph, wimps. But how do I tame them? Well, every now and again, when you beat a creature, it will be so impressed it'll fall in love with you. If that happens, yucky hearts will appear above its head like this. Hee, oh, that's sweet. Anyway, when you see the hearts, it's time for you to play a serenade. If you manage not to mess it up, the creatures become tamed and join you as one of your familiars. That seems simple enough. It doesn't matter who beats a creature, it can still go all gooey and girly and lovey-dovey, but only you can tame it, Esther. So if we want a creature to join us, Esther has to play the song? I just said that, didn't I? Stop asking stupid questions and give it a try. Yes, Your Honor, but which ones shall we pick? Why do we have to flip and pick? Can't he give us the whole lot of them? The stingy old so-and-so? What's the matter? Spoiled for choice? Well, when you finish moaning and groaning, just let me know which one you want me to give you completely for free. Okay, this little purple duck thing is adorable. And I like this one, too. I'm gonna go with this one. That one on the left makes too much noise. Pee-wee! The cute creature is called a naiad, so there. It's not very good at normal attacks, but it's got some decent magical ones, and it's a great healer, so it's helpful to have around. I've already got that. You should definitely choose that one over the other two, they're rubbish. Ooh, heh. This one's called a Boogly Boo. It may have a stupid name, but it can scare the pants off people even worse than me. It packed a hefty punch, it can learn some pretty nasty tricks too. Ba-doo-be-doo, ba-ba, pa-pa-park. That stupid looking one's called the Shonky Honker. Shonky Honker. It's got good defense and magical attack, and it can put enemies to sleep as well. It's a bit of an all-arounder, I suppose. Do I want the healer one? Yeah, screw it. Pee-wee! Oh, I guess I gotta talk to him. Yes. Ready? We might as well do it the same way as you do when you tame a creature in a normal battle. In case you've forgotten, this means you have to beat the creature up and then get Esther to play a serenade on her. And don't wet your pants. I told them not to attack you, so you don't get scared and run away. Now to the battlefield. Wait.
Here we go!
Ready? Daughter overshot, are you ready? You're the only one who can use that harp. You better try it out, hadn't you? Great, listen. There are 3 creatures. You have to pick one to be your new familiar. You know how to tame it, creature, don't you? First, you have to beat it in battle. These ones are friends of mine, so I've told them not to fight back when you bash them. Well, come on, beat up the creature that you want to be your new best friend. Okay. Oh my god. She's so weak. I can't switch either, can I? Wow, she's so weak. Oh, look at that. It's up on its feet again. Creatures do that sometimes when you beat them in battles. See those yucky pink hearts over its head? That means you can tame it. If Esther's near a creature with hearts over its head, she can use her heart command. Then she can choose whether to play a serenade or to tame it or let it go back into the wild. But if you don't choose quickly, it'll run off anyway. I've told these ones not to run away because you're beginners and you're probably rubbish. Serenade. You tamed the Lagoon Naiad. Did it. Julian leveled up. Gemma? That's actually not bad. Gems, 9-eye. You are now Sarah. We did it! We tamed a creature. Heh, not bad for a first try, I suppose. Like I said, anyone can beat a creature, but Esther has to play the song to tame it. So you have to work together if you want to get more familiars. I know it's hard for selfish brats like you, but you'll have to give it a try. Oh, yes, Master Solomon, we understand. Neato, huh, Esther? Oh, and you can have 3 more familiars as well as the ones you use in battle. Tidy, but what happens if we got all overexcited to tame more familiars than we've got room for? Then you'll have to speak to a little friend of mine. Look over there for a second. Oh, so you're the Pokemon bank. What a funny looking little thing. Is he a familiar too? Don't be stupid. That's a rep from the familiar retreat. They'll take any familiars you don't need off your hand and keep them safe back at the retreat. Oh, there's useful. Looks like you'll be keeping busy then, eh, Esther? I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what kinds of creatures there are out there to tame. You can find familiar retreat holes in every town you visit, and even in some dangerous places too. I think I've seen some in places we've been already. Hang on, look, your familiar's ready to metamorphose. Meta what? Blimey, I have to teach you about that as well, do I? You don't know anything. Fine, I'll teach you about metamorphosis, too. But give me a break first, will you? Explaining this is going to give me a face ache. I'm going to save, and then we're going to morph. I was going to stop there, but if this is... right, it's time to teach you about metamorphosis. This is boring, so listen carefully. I'm not explaining it again. If you look, you can see familiar wants to metamorphose. And for that one, you'll need one of these here. Sundrop. Is this some kind of treat? That's not just any old treat. Look, just try it, will you? I'm bored of talking. Give it to that mite you've got there. Feed it to him in the creature cage. You mean? Okay, here goes. Mite to Mighty Mite. And I see it can evolve too. It went back to level 1 though. Steve metamorphosed into a Mighty Mite. The number of different tricks Steve can perform in battle increased by 1. Look at my familiar. That's metamorphosis. When a familiar gets big enough, you can feed it special treats to make it change into a new version. Metamorphosis, got it. When familiars metamorphose, they get stronger, look different, and learn better tricks. They also get to gobble up more gems, meaning you can teach them even more tricks. The treat you need to feed a familiar to make it metamorphose depends on its sign, something you never would have worked out on your own. Oh, and here's another piece of priceless wisdom you don't deserve. When familiars metamorphose, they go back to level 1. But that doesn't mean you're back to square 1. Once you train them up, they'll be much more powerful than they were before. Whether you metamorphose your familiars or not is up to you. Some idiots prefer to stick with what they've got. Do what you want, I don't care. No, you don't need anything else explaining, do you? You're fine with what I've told you, right? Yes, Master Solomon. Good, I hate explaining all that stuff. Anyway, if you want to hear all the boring details again, you can just ask that boring old telling stone you've got there. Did somebody say my name? Eek! It is, as his supremacy says, I can replicate his explanations in minute detail at any time you choose. You need only ask, and... Boring! Ugh, you haven't changed. Anyway, now you know how it all works, and you can get out there and tame loads of familiars and make them metamorphose. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Ta, your supremitude. Right, where to next, then? Can we go back to the Moon quickly? I want to see how my father's getting on. Sure, we can ask him about the other great stages, too. Goodbye, Master Solomon. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. I mean, shut up and get lost. Okay, so... I got 2 level 1s on him now. Oh, you don't equip a weapon? Interesting. What is this? Patches and medals. Can I, like... Okay, well, I'll put Cut Loose back on, I guess. Can learn a fire spell. You. Okay. Wish it would say. But with that, EscoNitz, we're gonna call this episode here. Hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and remember, EscoNitz, share the love. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching, and a huge thank you to my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make the content I do, and do what I love to do. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.